Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the most requested video that I get on my channel, the cleaning of my daughter's bedroom. You guys, this is like a hoarder's room. Adrian is my messy child. She is the sweetest, most helpful child, but boy, is she the messiest. So we're going to be tackling her bedroom. I wanted to rearrange it. We're also going to be getting a brand new mattress. So lots to get done today. We're going to be decluttering, organizing, rearranging, and all of the things. So if this is your first time watching one of my videos, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. I am a stay-at-home mom to 4 kids. I have 2 girls and 2 boys. So on my channel, I love sharing your realistic, everyday messes. I do decluttering, organizing, laundry, you name it. So if you enjoy cleaning motivation, I hope you hit the subscribe button and join my YouTube family. But before we jump into today's video, I did want to tell y'all that you're gonna get a sneak peek. You're gonna get to see the transformation first, and then you'll see the process of me doing it. And that is because today's video is sponsored by Lowell. So thank you so much, Lowell Mattress, for sponsoring today's video. We were beyond excited to receive this mattress, which is their original premium mattress. We have it in the size full, and it is made out of 100% premium memory foam. It adapts perfectly to your body's unique shape to provide rest and rejuvenation. It also has cooling gel infused beads paired with open cell memory foam, which works together to redirect the heat away from your body so you get a good night's sleep. And another great feature is that you do not need a box spring with this mattress. It is 12 inches tall and of the highest quality foams. That way you have the right firmness and support, but it's also a standalone mattress. And since Adrienne has gotten her new mattress, she has said nothing but amazing things about it. In her own words, she said it's the best mattress she has ever had, and I can attest to that because she's sleeping in even later now. And both me and my husband tried it out, and we love this mattress as well. It's the perfect amount of firmness, but it's really soft. Both me and my husband like a softer mattress, and this is definitely a softer mattress, but still gives you the support that you need to get a good night's sleep. I definitely recommend this, you guys. It is so comfortable. So if you guys are in the market and looking for a new mattress, make sure y'all use my link down in the description. It will save you up to $700 off of your mattress, and I can assure that you guys are going to love it. So once again, thank you so much, Lowell, for sponsoring today's video. But now it's time to get into all of this decluttering and organizing and cleaning motivation, and let me tell you, it is going to be a super satisfying one. Her room is trashed like usual, no surprise there. So the goal was to, of course, get rid of all the trash and clutter, but also rearrange her furniture just because the room was feeling a bit tight, cluttered. We have way too much furniture in here, so I told her it's time to not only part ways with some stuffed animals, but also with her nightstand, because most of the things that were in her nightstand could fit in the little cubbies that we have inside of her closet. So that was on my to-do list. I was going to take everything out of her nightstand, go through it, move it into her closet. And of course, Adrienne will also be helping me most of the time whenever I do her room declutter. She's typically at school, but you guys know it's summer break. Well, at least for a little bit longer. They are about to start school, but since she was home, I was like, you know what? I'm going to have her go through her things because I'm a bit more conservative. I'm not sure like what she plays with, what she doesn't. So I don't want to throw away things that I'm not sure if she still uses. So I typically hold on to quite a bit of things. And then, we end up here again where stuff is just everywhere and super cluttered. So I knew I wanted her to go through her things, get rid of a lot, and let me tell you, I was so proud of her. She definitely is a sentimental person. Like, things hold a lot of value to her and a lot of memories, which is understandable because I feel like a lot of us are like that. But she did really good and got rid of a lot of stuff.
Right now I'm standing in a corner.
So we have a few bins that typically are stored underneath her bed that hold a lot of her toys. She's not like a huge toy person. She has a few like little odds and ends, mainly fidgets and stuff like that. So everything that she plays with is pretty small. So they're either in her dresser drawers or the few little baskets that are under her bed. So I was just going through her basket and getting the trash out because she's very creative and she's always making things with paper and beads and string, and the trash was insane in here, you guys. I mean, majority of what I got rid of was just paper. So I wanted to first go through it, get the trash out of it, and then I was going to have her go through the actual toys. But I thought it would be helpful to share some tips and tricks of like what I do whenever I'm tackling a really big area like this one. You guys know, typically the other spaces in my house aren't this messy. This is very overwhelming. You feel like you have so much to do and you don't know where to start. So if you guys have somewhere that feels like that to you, don't feel discouraged or you keep putting it off just because it's overwhelming, because I know it is tough. Like when you're looking at a huge project, it can feel daunting, but I promise you can do it. You can get through it. Just focus on one thing at a time. So for me, like I said, I focus on trash. So number one thing is trash. If there's garbage in a space, start with that. Just start grabbing all the trash out of all the spaces in that room and get that out of there first. That's going to get rid of a lot of clutter and help your mental space a lot. So that's what I was doing. I was just trying to pull everything out from under the bed and throw away all the trash. And then we were going to get to the actual looking through things. And if trash isn't your problem, then pick one thing to start with. If it's a closet in the room, a drawer, a cabinet, start with one and completely go through that. And I promise that will give you the motivation to tackle the next drawer or the next cabinet. Start small and build that motivation and stamina to keep going, because once you see the progress you made in that one drawer or cabinet, it really is going to give you that boost to keep going.
I see you from across the room. It's kind of crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh.
So I thought I would just put a little disclaimer in this video because I always get comments relating to this whenever I post Adrian's bedroom cleaning. And yes, she cleans her bedroom. I have them clean their rooms weekly and I do a check on Fridays. And basically it's just, are the floors cleared and they have to vacuum. Those are the two things that I make sure the kids do. And as you can see for Adrian, she shoves things in drawers, under her bed, in her closet. That's how she cleans up. So every once in a while, I'll tell her, you need to clear away your dressers, you need to get rid of the trash. But for the most part, I'm just picky about cleaning up the floors and vacuuming because I want to keep the dust up. Obviously, we have animals and everything. So she does clean, but it's definitely not my type of cleaning. My kids do have chores, but I do a deeper cleaning in her bedroom, I'd say once every month to 2 months. So you can see how messy her room got. I want to say it was almost 2 months since I've done the last one. I'd have to go back and look at the videos, but she definitely can accumulate a mess quickly, which I feel like every child is so different. And I feel like before you hop on here and be a keyboard warrior, you need to remember that every child is unique and they thrive in different atmospheres. And my job as a parent is to make sure they are healthy and happy and live in a safe space. And those things are definitely priority to me, and having a immaculate bedroom is not a top priority for me. if she doesn't mind clutter, then she can do her. This is her room. And, you know, I just make her keep up with her mess and then go in and help her every once in a while. And that is fine for us and our family. And if you don't like that, or you have different standards in your home, that is completely fine, because that is your home and this is ours. So I just ask that you guys be respectful whenever leaving comments.
I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We've got nothing to lose. You're looking so old. You're looking so old. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you.
I was finally starting to feel like I was making some progress. At first, I just felt like I was moving the clutter from one spot to the next, but I'm finally getting somewhere. We're going to go ahead and move the nightstand, cleaned underneath of it, and then we're going to go through the inside. The drawers basically just had all of her Pokemon. My kids are huge Pokemon fans, so she has a lot of tins of Pokemon, and I wanted to make sure I just gathered it up and put it into the closet instead of the nightstand so we could get this out of here. I haven't quite decided yet if I'm going to hold on to the nightstand and maybe redo it, or if we're just going to sell it, because I mean, as much as I love DIY projects, honestly, I just never really do them. Like, I have to be in the mood, and I feel like we already have so many things in our storage that I'm just kind of leaning towards selling it. But random fun fact, the furniture in her bedroom, so the nightstand and the dresser with the mirror on it, is actually the first furniture that me and my husband purchased together. So it definitely holds a lot of sentimental value to us. It is about 15 years old and it's definitely held up. We got our money's worth, but that definitely makes me a little sad when I think about selling it, because I'm like, man, we've had it for so long and I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see if I sell it or if I'm going to redo it, but I can't believe we've had this furniture for 15 years. It's just crazy how fast time goes. Me and my husband are actually about to have our 15-year wedding anniversary. So that is on August 11th. It'll be 15 years of marriage, which just blows my mind, you guys. I don't know like where the time goes. It's crazy how once you have kids, it just starts flying by. I'm quickly going to go through the top of her dresser and just get rid of all of the trash. I'm going to be leaving the toys and fidgets because she will be going through those and discarding whatever ones she no longer wants. But I just needed to get the trash off of here before I moved the dresser. We definitely needed to clean underneath of it because there was so much trash under here. And then I'm actually going to be taking the mirror off of the dresser because the mirror is pointless. I mean, you can't even see it because the TV is covering it up, and Adrian is always playing Xbox with Austin. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and take the mirror off. It makes the room look less cluttered without the mirror. Like, I knew it would make a big difference. So we're going to go ahead and take that mirror off whenever I move the dresser away from the wall. You guys know that Adrian loves her stuffed animals. We have a net in the corner, we have an organizer on her closet door, and her bed is completely covered in them. But like I told her, you know, we have way too much in this room. She's been complaining how hot she gets. So I told her, you know, it's really time to get rid of some. You have a lot, make room for some more. So she was finally open to getting rid of some of her stuffed animals and finally getting rid of that huge sloth. You guys, that thing took up so much space in her bedroom. I was so happy that she finally was ready to let go and get rid of it. And once I pulled everything off of her bed, I realized that she had a big ink stain on her sheets. So I did try to wash them and get it out, but I could not get the ink to come out. So I will definitely have to be looking for some more sheets for her to go on her bed. But as you guys saw, we got her old mattress out of here. It was just like a cheapo mattress that we bought off of Amazon. So we were so excited to be putting the Lowell mattress in here. Adrian was driving me nuts. Like, we have had that box sitting downstairs for a couple days because I knew I needed to clean her room before we could set it up, and she was bugging me every day like, Mom, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? So she was super excited about her new mattress. As I'm cleaning the room, I'm making sure to not only dust, but wipe down the baseboards and the windowsills just to make sure everything is dust free, especially whenever I rearrange furniture. I like to do a deeper cleaning in the space because you never know when you're gonna see that baseboard again if you end up putting furniture in front of it.
Yeah, I never met someone like you. Oh, to your mama, she a blessing. There's nothing that I would undo. We'll never hit CS, snooze on you. Always tryna show you something new to you. Only wanna treat you right, never leave your side. Always on my mind, I memorize, fantasize everything but you. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is everything that we're going to be keeping that came out of her nightstand, which is basically just her Pokemon. So I'm going to organize it really quick and then go ahead and just set it inside the closet because I have not even attempted to start cleaning the closet. We're going to save that for after the bedroom is finished. So I'm just going to set it in there and then find a home for it once we get into the closet.
And your body got my eyes locked. Figure eight curves and I've been drifting like skirt. Baby, I've been craving for your love. Smooth like silk and I'm menace on heels. Let me be real for a second, you a little crazy. You a hundred at will, you got that booty I built. No competition, nil, got me sweating like Bacardi. She a baddie, 조금 미쳐가. Picture perfect on a frame, Mona Lisa.
This poor corner is so scuffed up. So we used to have her little chair in this corner, and I guess she had leaned back in it one time and it smacked the wall. And as you can see, there's like drywall coming off where it hit the wall. There was these black marks on the wall. The baseboards need to be touched up. I did go in with my magic eraser hoping to get it off a little bit, but it just started to take off the paint, so I stopped. I was like, nope, not doing this. I am going to clean the walls with my wall cleaner and then just clean the baseboards as best as I can. And hopefully I'll come in here and repaint the baseboards where they need touch-ups. But as for the paint, I don't know what I'm going to do because this is flat paint. And I think I mentioned it in my last video. I bought the same Sherwin-Williams color that our builder told us that they used, but I tried to color match it like in the bathroom before I painted the bathroom, and it did not match up. So I can't do like little touch-ups. If I want to like fix an area, I have to paint the entire wall. So maybe down the road I'll come in here and repaint all the walls because hers are really scuffed up.
When I'm with you, stars align. Yeah.
Once I pulled her bed away and started looking at all the mess underneath, I noticed that her outlet was completely crushed. So thankfully I had recently bought a bunch of little outlet covers. I bought like a big pack of them. So I was able to go ahead and replace the outlet cover, and then we're going to clean underneath here and also wipe the walls as best as I can. The spray did a really good job at getting up a lot of the like dirt marks and stuff. Obviously the deeper scuff marks won't come off because I have flat paint, but it made a huge difference cleaning the walls. It looked so much cleaner in here.
Doesn't matter how you gonna. You can lean on me like tall pizza, y'all. Give me a piece of mind like you were Saint Teresa. But damn, you can also be a danger. Now movie I'm in like wild savannah, playing with lava. Damn, nah, toys I'm with drama. Wanna always be making love to ya. You were still, it's a crime. Damn girl, you're fine. When I'm with you, stars align.
Now that the floors are basically all cleared away, I can finally move this dresser out and start cleaning underneath of it and take down the mirror. And then we are going to be rearranging the furniture, which I was really excited to do. The way that I'm going to be putting it, we actually had her bed like that when we first moved in, but because of the nightstand and everything, it just looked super cluttered. So I was excited to rearrange it without the nightstand and just see how open it was going to look. Rearranging furniture is one of my favorite things to do. It really does change up a space and just give a different feel to an area. So if you guys are getting bored with an area and you just want something different, but you don't want to spend any extra money, rearrange your furniture. It really does make such a big difference. And I don't know, it just gives a new feel to the space and a good revamp.
When I'm with you, stars align. Stars align. Yeah. Fall for your sweet talk, and your body got my eyes locked. Figure 8 curves and I've been drifting like skirt. Baby, I've been craving for your gold. Yeah. Fall for your sweet talk, and your body got my eyes locked. Figure 8 curves and I've been drifting like skirt. Baby, I've been craving for your touch.
If you guys been here for a while, then you are not shocked by me for moving my furniture with my feet, because I am a huge like independent do-it-myself type of person, and I don't like asking for help. So I knew I was going to find a way to move the dresser, and using your legs is a great way. If you guys can't move something, try using your legs. Usually I have to have a wall behind me so I can like use my arm and push off of the wall with my legs. So definitely give it a try. If you are like me and you're stubborn and you don't like to wait for people to help you, it's a great way to move stuff. But got the dresser moved over. Now it's time to get the bed in place. I was hoping to put it a little bit closer to the window, but because of that outlet right there, and I needed to plug in Adrian's adjustable bed frame, I had to shift it over just a little bit. But I really love how this room is looking. It's so much more open feeling. And now it's time for Adrian to go through her drawers and get all the stuff out of there that she no longer wants.
It's hard to stay real in a world full of fakes. It's hard to find truth when the liars are great. I'm trying my best to stay out of your way.
It was really cute though. As she was cleaning the things out, she was like telling me different stories on different fidgets and when she got them, and it was really sweet. But I'm really proud of her. She got rid of a lot of things.
Stay out of your way. Oh well. Oh well. You talk a big talk, but got nothing to say. You hold your head high, but your morals to fade. I know you feel cool, but your bubble will break. Oh well. Oh well. You.
And as as she was finishing up in her drawers, I went ahead and started cleaning the rest of the walls in here. As you can see, Stella was so intrigued just watching me clean the walls. She is so stinking cute. In case you guys are wondering, I do get asked a lot what type of dog she is, and she is a Cavapoo. And I recently did a Q&A on my channel, and I had a few other questions come in, and one of them was, when did I get Yoda? Which Yoda is my other dog. He's a pug, and we actually got him, it's now been 5 years. He's going to be 5 years old in November, and we got him in San Antonio. We found him off of Craigslist, and we were on the hunt for a pug. So that's how we got him. He was actually the runt of the litter, which is always my favorite. I'm a sucker for the runt. So that is where we got Yoda. Adrian filled up almost a whole bag of junk from out of her dressers. So big progress. Now we were able to organize it inside of little bins and put it back in her dresser nice and neat. That way she can find whatever she's looking for. So now I can finally clear away the dresser top and wipe it down. Now it's finally time to tackle this closet. As you can see, it is jam-packed with stuff, mainly stuffed animals and clothes on the floor. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out all of the stuffed animals that are in the organizer, go put them into the game room. That is where Adrian's at, and she's sorting through them, seeing which ones she wants to get rid of. So I went ahead, put all the stuffed animals over there, and now we're going to go through her drawers. She also had more stuffed animals inside of those. I wanted to go ahead and answer another question that I missed from Claudia G3036, and she said, is Ethan 3 or 4, and is he going to go to preschool? She said, I asked because I know our youngest kids are about the same age. I'm enjoying my last year having her at home, and since he's at home with me, I was wondering if you were just going to keep him home until kinder, and how do you feel about that? Are you nervous? Is he nervous? All of my friends have older kids, or they work and their kids have been in daycare, so they can't relate. So Ethan is 3.5. He'll be turning 4 in October. And because of the way that his birthday falls, he won't actually start kinder until he's almost 6. And since he's starting late, I am planning on putting him into preschool, not this school year, but next school year, because that's when he'll be, eligible for preschool. I typically have my kids stay home until kindergarten, but whenever their birthdays fall like that, I do preschool just because I'm afraid that they might be behind, or what if they're behind and then they're struggling and they're already the older kid in the class. I would hate for them to get held back. So that's kind of my thought process behind that. Adrian is the only other child who did preschool, and that's because her birthday fell just like Ethan's. Her birthday is November 1st. So I put her in preschool, and I felt like she did really well. She enjoyed it, and she was ready, because I feel like she was so close to being 5 that she was just ready to start school. So I'm definitely nervous about putting him into preschool because he's my last baby, And it makes me really sad because I'm like, I know I could keep him home for another year, but I feel like he's ready. Honestly, this year, I feel like he's ready. He has been asking about school. He wants to go to school every day. He's like, Mom, let's do our learning book together. So he's very excited about learning and going to school. So it makes me feel better in the decision to put him into preschool, but I definitely can understand like your feelings of being nervous because I feel the same, especially because he's my last baby. It makes me just feel really sad about it. But of course, I want to do what's best for him. And since he's showing a lot of interest, I do want to do that for him. But I can definitely understand your feelings and why you would keep your daughter at home. And I definitely think you're making the right decision. If that is what your heart is telling you to do, then that's definitely what you should do. Like I said, if Ethan wasn't going to be the older one in his class, then he wouldn't be going to preschool either, because honestly, I feel like kids already get so much time in school that I prefer them to stay home just so they can just spend that extra time at home being a kid and not stressing about schoolwork and all of that. So I'm all for keeping the kids home as long as possible. But there's absolutely no shame in putting your kid in daycare. Like I said, you have to do what's best for you and your family. And if you have to work, then that's what's best for all of y'all. So Adrian went through all her stuffed animals, got rid of some. There's her pile. So sad. So here is all of the trash. I'm going to see if my husband wants us to hold on to the nightstand and maybe redo it. We can put it into storage, but really love the less cluttered look in her room. And she has stuffed animals that she's going to get rid of. She's going to go through these last two bins. This is what goes under her bed. Last two little bit of toys, see if there's anything she wants to discard. And then I'll be able to finish up. It's finally time to open up the mattress, the long-awaited moment. Adrian was so excited. She could not wait to see what it felt like. It took me a little bit longer than I thought to cut through this plastic. I was really scared to hit the mattress, but it was so awesome watching the mattress fluff up. It was really cool to see, and the kids were so excited to try it out. And now that Adrian has been sleeping on it for a few weeks, she is still in love with her mattress and says it is the most comfortable one that she has ever had. And it definitely has firmed up. When we first took it out, it felt super, super soft. It firmed up some. So if you guys enjoy a little bit firmer mattress, this is definitely the one for you. It is really comfortable and great quality.
Might be going crazy, I don't know what to do. My heart is screaming for you, babe. And what I'm trying to say is that you make the sky look blue, even when it is gray, babe. Every time I'm feeling down.
We are putting the final touches on her bedroom. We're making her bed. The sheets and bedding are all fresh and clean. I was planning on hanging the Lilo and Stitch posters back up in her room, but whenever I got to the part where I was about to hang them up, she was like, I actually really like the way it looks without anything on the walls. So I was like, all right, if you want to leave them off for now, that's fine. I'm still holding on to them. I stored them in the closet in case she changes her mind in the future, but I love how this room turned out, you guys. It took me, no lie, 6 hours of cleaning. But look at the after shot. Oh my goodness, I love it. It looks so much better in here. Definitely the most satisfying transformation by far, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. If you're new and you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button, join my YouTube family. I do upload every single week new cleaning motivation, and I would love to have you here. But I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.